Imagine you need to pull a suspect's face from a blurry security camera feed. The raw image is unreadable. You have to sharpen it. Traditionally, a computer handles this in the spatial domain by sliding a mathematical mask across the pixel grid, calculating new values row by row. But for modern high-resolution photos with millions of pixels, this creates a massive computational bottleneck. Yet, when you apply a complex filter on your phone, the result appears instantly. There is no loading bar while your processor grinds through a sequential math problem. To achieve that speed, engineers move the work out of the grid. They bypass the bottleneck by treating the image data as a series of intersecting waves rather than individual dots. Real-time image processing works because the computer changes its perception of the file, translating spatial information into frequency data. The mathematical tool used to cross this bridge is the Fourier Transform. This operator takes the image out of the spatial domain and converts it into a spectrum of overlapping frequencies. This graph shows how much of the original signal lies within each specific frequency band. It maps out the new geography of the transformed image. The dense, bright center of the spectrum represents the low frequencies. In a physical photo, these low frequencies correspond to the broad, smooth, unchanging areas of color, like a clear blue sky or a blank wall. As you move outward toward the edges of the spectrum, you find the high frequencies. These represent rapid changes in the signal. In the original photo, that translates to sharp edges, fine details, and visual noise or grain. By separating the data in this way, the process of sliding a spatial mask over millions of pixels is replaced by a vastly simpler operation: basic multiplication. This diagram outlines the actual 4-step assembly line an image goes through to be cleaned up inside the frequency domain. Step 1 is computing the discrete Fourier transform, calculating the spatial image into that map of frequencies. Step 2 introduces a filter function. This 3D wireframe graph shows an ideal high-pass filter, represented by the variable h. Notice the deep depression at the origin, tapering up to a flat upper plateau. By applying this shape to our frequency graph, we instantly multiply the values. The depression zeroes out the blurry low frequencies at the center, while the flat upper plane preserves the sharp high-frequency details at the edges. Steps 3 and 4 compute the inverse Fourier transform. This takes the filtered data and extracts the real part of the result to reconstruct the final spatial image. This detour through frequency space happens seamlessly in the background. It is the exact sequence executed in a fraction of a second when you hit Enhance. When the image returns to the spatial domain, the visual noise is gone. The edges are clearly defined, and the once blurry subject is completely legible. This math provided the foundation for modern radiography. Medical scanners like MRI and CT machines use these transforms to generate the precise cross-sections needed for life-saving diagnoses. It scales out to the edges of the universe. Frequency filtering is what allows observatories to cut through cosmic noise and clarify data arriving from galaxies billions of light-years away. Your smartphone repeats this cycle every time you save a photo. It maps the spatial grid to its frequency spectrum, applies the filter instantly, and reverses the math to bring the enhanced image back to your screen.